How much did you have on the video game?
5 for 2 for 8.
Okay, appreciate it. $5 or 2 for 8. That actually could be worth it on this. Oh, Madden 22. That's actually kind of surprising to see. Looks like, okay, 14 after fees on that one is actually really solid. So these would be 4 each. That's a pretty solid deal. Another slightly more valuable sports game here. So 7 after fees for that one. That's not terrible. What about the DVDs? Are these the same?
Those here, 5.
5, okay. Okay, yeah, that's not worth anything. We'll put this one back. What's the price on these guys? The posters?
$18.
18? Okay, gotcha. Got a bunch of anime ones and ooh, oh, that's cool. Can you guys see that? It goes from Mario Bros 2 to 3 to original. That's awesome. All right, I found these too. I appreciate it.
$8, okay.
Thank you. Ooh, folks, I just spotted one more thing. What did you have on these Pokeballs over here?
45. Those never was open, you know? Those still in seal.
45 on that one, and then on these ones?
Yeah.
35 on those?
Yeah, 35. Yeah, I have all box.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I appreciate it. Okay, those are pretty sweet. That's fun. Folks, I'm here today at Renninger's Flea Market, home of some legal and some not so legal merchandise. Today I'm on the hunt specifically for underpriced video games, which we found a couple of already, along with whatever else happens to catch my eye. Pistol crossbow. Only at Renninger's, folks. But yeah, it looks like 40 you had on it.
40, I would do 35 on that. It's still sealed, brand
Yeah,
new.
yeah. I just love that it had the VHS in it. I thought that was a lot.
Yeah,
that was so
that's
fun.
when it's from that time period.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, folks, that guy in the middle of the flea market that he was talking about is actually a friend of mine. He has a huge video game booth that I'm really excited for. We're gonna check that out later though, because I don't think he's open yet. Meanwhile, look at what I just found. Mighty Beans. Did anybody else? Actually, I never played with these as a kid, but I really wanted them. Oh, look at that. It's a whole pack of them. Are these valuable? Okay, no, a lot of 15 sold for $8, so not really. I'm gonna see someone in the comments like, there was a $100 bean in there. See, folks, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. Something tells me all of these Grateful Dead tees are not 100% authentic. Ooh, I spy video games. We've got a, looks like wired controller. I wonder how much they have on this. Ooh, $175. It is complete in box. Boy, if that was sealed, that would actually be a really solid deal.
And whatever game system you purchase, you get any 3 games for that game.
Oh, you do
system
have. I was
free.
just gonna ask if you have some games in there, so I'll go take a look. I appreciate it.
All the games are 100%.
Oh wow, you got quite a few consoles here. Pokemon cards. Let's take a look at some of these here.
If you purchase 2, you get a 3rd one of equal or lesser value for free.
Okay, buy 2, get 1. I like it. So that's that kind of booth. Shoot. Let's see if we can catch him slipping on anything here. No. Is this worth anything? This one doesn't have its sticker on it. Okay, I think I found the rest of the sticker. And, oh wait. Oh no, that's 15. I thought it was 5. Back onto the shelf you go. Well, folks, $50 on Mario Baseball is, granted, I'm never gonna be someone to price shame. You gotta run your business the way that works for you to stay in stock, stay in business. But for me, granted, he did say that prices were negotiable, but when I would have to offer the guy like 30% of what he's asking, like, I'd just rather not offend anyone. Folks, there is one thing that baffles me above all others about this flea market, and that is this right here. There are signs for this tortoise thief guy everywhere. Look at this. Free ride in a police car. Hi there. Hi, doggy. Good, how are you? I had a random question for you. Is there a story behind the tortoise thief?
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy is a drug dealer.
Okay.
And a pimp. All the homeless who sit on the corners there at the interstate and Panhandle, they all look to him. He decided he wanted one of our tortoises so that he could turn around and sell it to somebody, make some more money for some more drugs. So when we had the reptiles and stuff outside in the main row, he waited until our backs were turned and Tom had just left the store and reached in and grabbed one. I had the clips off.
Oh my gosh, was it like valuable?
Yeah. When it's an adult, it'll be worth about $700.
Only at Renninger's, folks. Pikachu and Mario. What have they done to you?
I can't even see his hairline, and I'm guessing it's still better than yours.
Oh, folks, look at this. It's our man, the Duck himself. Oh, folks, just stumbled upon everyone's favorite Toydarian. Look at this, like, this is a big boy right here. Let's see how much they have on him. Ooh, 2,500. I mean, that definitely would be a statement piece for anybody's living room. And you can even own his Voltron brother for, ooh, 5,300 looks like. I wonder how you even go about pricing something like that. Folks, I just passed by Joe's shop. Looks like he is in there and setting up now, so we'll circle back to him in a little bit, because let's face it, it's gonna be the best one. Also wanted to say thanks so much to Whatnot for sponsoring this video. I've got to go find some stuff to give away in our upcoming stream this Wednesday. Do you have any legendary collection reverse hollows?
No, that stuff goes so quick.
I imagine. Thinking about that Charizard there, the Charizard Star, and maybe one of those full arts there. I don't know, I think that Charizard V is pretty sweet too. Yeah, the art on that is pretty incredible. Yeah, I like this one better than the VMAX, honestly.
Yeah, it definitely
Kind of pops. They all seem pretty great shape to me. Yeah. So yeah, if I did one of each of these, what do you think you could swing for me? 52 would be great.
Yeah, 52.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Folks, all 3 of these Charizards are going to be added to our prize wheel for our next Whatnot auction. Oh my gosh. Did anybody else absolutely love these Dalmatians McDonald's toys? These ones are honestly a little bit dirty. You guys have been loving the prize wheel format in our Whatnot auction, so I think these are going to make great additions. I'll link that show in the description as always. Looks like we're coming up on a huge video game booth here. This guy didn't have great prices last time, but we'll see what happens this time. Well, honestly, so far, really not too bad on the Switch games. Pretty close to market price. Oh, folks, this is one thing that I love buying. These go for crazy money for me on Amazon. We'll have to see what he's asking. I was looking at this,
It's expensive.
Is it? Okay.
New Nintendo 3DS XL Sun and Moon Special Edition, 300
Yeah.
price charging.
300 you said? So is that what it'd be here as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, friends, unfortunately, there wasn't any business to be done at that last video game booth, but the good news is that brings us to the best booth in this entire flea market, which is Galaxy Games. And wanted to be very clear that even though there's some maybe semi-legal stuff going on here, Galaxy Games is nothing but top-notch, and if you are in the area, you need to come check them out. So folks, I'm here with Joe, the owner of Galaxy Games, and I was just curious, Joe, as someone who owns both video game stores and a flea market booth, what is like the difference for you in terms of like traffic, sales, that kind of stuff?
I mean, big difference. I mean, the flea market, you have certain people coming to the flea market looking for deals, obviously. The brick and mortar location, you know, we want to grab the local community around there.
Yeah.
It's different with the whole traffic-wise, but the flea market location is great because we want to give deals, and flea markets are good ways to come out and get some good deals.
Mm-hmm.
But owning the brick and mortar to the flea market, it's a big difference.
Yeah.
You know, overhead, stuff like that.
Well, that's been excellent, and every time I've been here, I've always been treated super well, so it's not surprising that you've built up a loyal client base.
Yeah. Everybody who followed me from the flea market to my brick and mortar store has been loyal customers for almost 10 years.
That's awesome. Well, folks, you know I'm all about supporting local business. Here's their card if you want any of their info, Galaxy Games. And right now, we're gonna see if we can find any stuff for our own small business. Oh, folks, there's another copy of Sluggers in there. Looks like this one is at 25. Would you believe, Joe, we saw one earlier today for 50?
Did you?
Yeah.
Sluggers?
Yeah, Sluggers. Isn't that wild? And the guy was like, yeah, all my stuff is priced like 20 to 70% below market.
You mean 70% above market?
Yeah, something like that. Do you know how much you had on the Kirby Squeak Squad down here?
25.
25. Okay, cool. Ooh, look at this, folks. All games not priced 10 bucks each. Buy 2, get 1. Dang, that is what we like to see. Ooh, looks like we found our first pickup of the day, Tetris on the Game Boy. One of those random ones that just sells for me pretty good on Amazon, so we'll pick it up. And folks, I almost forgot to say, we are restocking the Pokemon Poliwhirl version mystery games for our next Whatnot auction as well. Ooh, looks like we have a sealed Connect Sports 2 for 5. This one could definitely have some potential here. Those little mystery games are just 10 bucks, which is strategic because as a new user on Whatnot, you get $10 completely free free for signing up. The link to that will be in the description as usual. But folks, we have a problem. Look at this. My phone is not scanning like usual because we have almost no service. So we're gonna have to go primarily on memory and instinct right now. Definitely going to be looking for some of that sealed shovelware that can do really well for me on Amazon. Like here's an example right here. Major Miners Majestic March. Okay, I don't know if I'm actually that ballsy, folks. Although to be fair, it looks like if I get 5 of them, they're only $4 a piece. $4 a peach? $4 a piece, which is a fairly small risk. Oh, folks, we do have the GameCube section out here. Okay, it looks like these ones are individually priced, but ooh, Return of the King. I think even at 15, I feel like that's a pretty good price. Oh, and the third eight. Oh, okay, interesting. So this one's different. We've got Return. Okay, this one is 15. These two do feel complete, so I think I'm gonna add those to the stack, and hopefully I just don't end up regretting it. And folks, I actually just had a very interesting thought. You see this little bucket of silver plushes down here? They're actually very competitively priced at $10 a piece, and people have really been loving the reseller plushes that we've been selling and also giving away as part of the prize wheel and our whatnot auction. So I'm wondering if I should just like pick up this whole bin. Joe, have these plushes been selling good for you?
Not really.
Okay, is it something you'd be interested in selling the whole bin?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'll add that to my stack. I appreciate it. And tell me about this. Has to be one of the coolest items in here.
My personal collection.
Uh-oh. Okay, so not for sale?
For sale. Yep,
oh.
It's for sale.
Okay.
I'm gonna let go for like $60.
$60, gotcha.
Probably.
Yeah, it's cool. And I love that it has Charmander too.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have any like loose marbles? Okay. Oh, whoops, we got a straggler in here.
We got a little
Soul.
From Soul.
I like that. Yeah, I'll just leave it right there. And Joe and I were actually talking about this earlier. I almost never see, well, I was gonna say reshells, but it even has the text on the back here. It's puzzling. If anybody knows the history on this green DSi, I'd be very interested to know. Do you know what did you have on this price wise? 40? Honestly, for 40, it's interesting enough. I might just put that on the stack. I appreciate that. Does it have a charger?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Well, we will add that to the silver plush bin. And seriously, if anybody knows anything about this in the comments, if it's official, if it's unofficial, let me know. Oh, and folks, all of these silver Pokemon plushes are currently listed in the buy it now of our next Whatnot show happening tomorrow for just $10 because, as you know, new users get a free $10 for just signing up. So if you haven't downloaded the app, use the link in the description. You can pick one of these guys up for just the cost of shipping. And as you may have noticed, I'm also adding a blue IKEA bag to each one to match the iconic one that I always use in my videos. Thanks a bunch to Whatnot for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night, the 16th, for our live show. So folks, I'm posting up in the PS3 section over here. Just found out that I'm on a time limit because actually today is beach day, so I gotta get back before lunch, but I did find Family Guy Back to the Multiverse, which unmarked, not sure if that did have a price on it. Do you know, did this have a price on it, or is this is 10? Okay, sweet. And then there were a couple other ones, a couple Gundam games. Gundam Crossfire for 15. That's a pretty solid price if I remember correctly on that. We'll go ahead and pick those up as well. I'm really scanning for like the sort of mid to higher dollar games that I can find around here. Let's see, Ratchet and Clank. Okay, Road Rage is a little bit interesting. Ooh, and we got a little bit of a PS1 corner over here. Pac-Man, Vigilante 8. The hard thing about these is they're so fragile and everything's coming back in my suitcase, so I gotta be careful. So folks, on a hot tip from Joe, I'm coming to look down here at the video game convention didn't sell bins down here. We've got Ace Combat 2 for 10. Especially the complete PlayStation games can do pretty well. And the internet is definitely still struggling, but let's see if we can get anything to pull up here. Okay, well, it's not showing me the after fees, but apparently the lowest, oh, and it just disappeared. Apparently the lowest copy on Amazon for Ace Combat 2 right now is like 29 bucks, so probably in the neighborhood of 20 after fees, so we'll go ahead and do that. What else do we have here? Pro Pinball, Blues Big Musical, a classic, WCW and WWF. We'll probably pass on these guys for now. I don't want to load up too much on the PS1. And folks, I'm thinking it might be about time to cash out. Okay, so my internet is currently pooping right now, but did you know what you had on this Medal of Honor collection? 10 on that. That seems like a really good deal. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I'm pretty sure that's within my margins. Then we will add the sealed gems and the game cubes that we found from earlier to create a checkout box of wonder.
So I'll just do these for 10 for you.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you, man. And then
90, and then on everything else, just give me 50 bucks for this.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that would be great, man. I appreciate that.
No problem. I need the room anyways, bro.
Need the room? Okay, well, I'm glad that we could help each other out today then on this little lot here. Well, folks, another successful trip to Renninger's. If you want to see the first time I ever experienced this beautiful place, check out this video right down here, and I will catch you guys. That was a bad idea.